I want to start a business, but I have no money. Sounds very familiar because like myself, I did not have any money when I first started my business. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can start an online business that doesn't require much money at all, or any at all. So guys, it's Lynn here, founder of Outsourcing Angel, and I'm here to help you achieve time and financial freedom. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the ways you can start an online business with no money, because I did that almost a decade ago and I have not worked for anybody ever since. So every day I work from home. But before I get into my video, press the subscribe button and the bell to get notification for my videos every single week. So let me tell you my story, why I decided to start an online business. First of all, I had no idea about online business. I had no idea about business, even though I studied international business. So like everybody else, I went to uni, I found a job after graduating, and I even found a good job that was paying me really well. And like 2-3 years in, they were paying me like $60,000 or something a year back 10 years ago. I was well paid, but I was not happy. The work didn't challenge me. I was just like sitting there typing data entry all day, and the company was so big that I just felt like a number. But apart from that, don't you just hate the whole 9 to 5, like just waking up at the same time, getting home at the same time, and some people even try to stay back as long as they can to look like they're goody. So I realized it is not for me, especially when I see other people who's been there for like 10 years or 20 years and they're like just sitting there complaining and they're still there. They're like, I hate this job and people here suck, and then they're still there. And it reminded me that no, I don't want to be like them and just, be stuck there and gossip about the company and still there. But one thing that made me really leave corporate life was when they promised me that I was going to get a promotion, that someone left, and if I took over their job or task, they were going to give me her pay. But they gave me the work without the pay. And when I asked them, you promised me that you're going to give me a higher pay, and I'm doing all this work, they said, sorry, we have no budget. And that was a ticking point. I realized my life is in their hand. Like, there's nothing I can do. If I wanted to make more money, I can't, because I have a limit. Like, that's all they're going to give me. And so that was when I started to research online, started looking into entrepreneurship. I read a lot of books. So while I didn't start the business immediately, I read a lot of books, learned, sorry boss, I was, spending time surfing the net. But still, they said that I was a really good worker. So I was just thinking, man, I'm spending like 30% of my effort and you still think I'm so good? Imagine what I could do if I spent 100% effort into something I love. So I knew that I could make things really successful myself if I was doing the right thing. But the real reason why I really wanted to start my business is that I had a kid when I was so young. So at the age of 20, I became a single mum. And I realized what a life is like being a mother. And it is when you're juggling work and you're juggling trying to be a mum at the same time. And I remember having to drive him to school early. I mean, I dropped him off at a before care and then pick him up at the aftercare. So I couldn't even pick him up at the time that he's going to school. And I remember just feeling so frustrated. And I turned to my son one day and said, son, I'm going to quit my job one day and I'm going to do whatever I want. And I still remember that so clearly. The other thing that was really sad for me was that I didn't have the family support. So I always had problems with my family. I didn't get along with my parents because they're so traditional, Asian, typical Asian. And I was just, nothing was going well for me, to be honest. But what I'm trying to highlight here is there is no excuse why you can't start a business. Okay, so before I get into the different ways you can start an online business, I want to go through what's important. What's the most important thing I need you guys to work on yourself in order to make your business work? Any business, that is mindset. So one of the things that I was studying and reading books on wasn't just all about business strategies, how to do marketing or how to set up a business. It was really all about psychology. I realized that I had to work through my limiting beliefs. I hired a personal life coach, someone that I could talk through problems, and I really needed to deal with my own problems and life things before I could really focus on my business. So if you're going through anything, I really suggest that you work it through, using a life coach or something. But apart from that, in terms of mindset, I had money limiting beliefs. I had business limiting beliefs. So for example, I would tell myself that money's too hard to make, business is hard, or I can't do it because I need this and that. And so through learning about mindset, I was able to sort of, fix it all up, because until you work on your mindset, you can't do anything else. And when I say mindset, I mean there's a lot of things to do with like setting goals as if it's already happened, and believing in yourself, having that confidence, and getting into business and knowing that everything will be okay, that you will figure it all out. And you really need to have that strong mentality and strong mindset in order to make a business work. So my suggestion is to study mindset, positive mindset, law of attraction, manifestation, money mindset, and all those, everything to do with mindset, psychology in business, so that you could actually prep yourself up for success in business. And then the next thing you need to do is networking. So back in the days, there wasn't as much social media going on. So I was out and about going to networking events and stuff. But nowadays, with your laptop, LinkedIn, places like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, there are so many ways to network, and so important to get yourself out there. So there's no point in just keep learning about business or learning about things. You need to get out there. Basically, my first business was a nail polish business, an e-commerce store. And then when that didn't work anymore, I went out networking furthermore, and I met people that said, I need help with website development, and that's how I developed my second business. So it's really important to network. Now, don't make excuse that I'm not a people person, I'm shy. Business isn't for you. So you really need to start networking. Now, my next recommendation for you, now even for myself, if I was to start a business again, is to partner with someone. Because if you run a business on your own, it's just a lot harder. But if you started a business and you're able to almost be like, the tail end, and your partner is the top, you just make a complete puzzle, and you can focus on the area that you're good at, or he or she can focus on what he or she is good at, and together you make a good team. All right, so now to the fun part you've been waiting for. Drum roll. What are the businesses that you can start that doesn't require money? So I'm going to list them out for you. The first one is coaching or consulting. So you already have the knowledge about whatever it is that you've learned so far, and you could sell that knowledge for money. Now, you don't need to, obviously, there's no money, it's just your knowledge, so you sell that for money, okay? So that's step one, and a lot of entrepreneurs start out that way. They sell their knowledge for money. Then the next easy way to start a business is affiliate marketing. I'm just reading my notes because there's so many ways to start a business. I'm just coming up with some of the key ones. Affiliate marketing. So what's affiliate marketing? It is when you sell someone else's product. So what you can do is sell info products. So there are companies out there, sites that you could find, that they have ebooks or training programs that's already made, and you make money by selling that to other people, okay? Other things is like software. So like, for example, if companies like ClickFunnels, MailChimp, whatever, they all have affiliate programs. So you don't have to build the software yourself. You just refer people to use it, and they let you earn money. So even you could even own your own domain business. So if you sell domains to people, you can make a recurring income selling domains. So you can own anything you like by just making money on a referral. So the next one is being an influencer. So you've seen people on Instagram creating so many followers and making a living being an Instagrammer. So they get paid for the ads and the sponsored posts, or they do blogging. You can write a lot of content, and over the years you build up a following, and then you could sell whatever you want. You could sell affiliate products, or you make your own product like an ebook. The other thing is like podcasting or YouTubing. So you create video content or audio content, and you basically sell your knowledge or interview other people. Oh my God, I'm like, just can't talk sometimes. And then you create an audience and you build that database of people, and then you make money through Google AdSense, which is not that much at all, but you really should be selling something like an info product or an affiliate product. Now, the other thing that you could do, which a lot of people end up doing as well, similar to consulting part, is that being a virtual assistant. So they, instead of working for someone in an office, they're just working at home for someone. So they're virtually assisting a company with tasks like admin tasks, social media tasks, etc. Now, the last two businesses that I know really well, and I'm still doing it to this day, is an outsourcing business. What I love about outsourcing is the fact that I don't need the time, I don't need the skills, and I don't need money to do it. So what it means is that I started an agency using an outsourcing model. So when a client needed a website done, I charged them in advance for whatever it is with my markup. When they pay me, I hire an overseas contractor to do the work. So I make money in between. The skill set is that person, the time is that person, and I am just project managing it and making money. And so my business was positively cash flow from day one because I knew how to outsource immediately rather than doing the work myself, which would obviously, I have a capacity problem if I'm doing it myself. But because I'm scaling it up with using other people, then that's how I grew my first business to a 6-figure immediately on the first year of business. And then after a few years of doing that, I realized that I could actually start a recruitment company. And once again, I don't really need much capital to do this because when someone wanted to hire someone from overseas, like a designer or a marketing person, they pay me and I find that person to work directly with the client and I pay them with the money that I got. So that is how I don't really need the money to really start these businesses. So that is it for this video, but in my next video, I want to dig further into these online business ideas. I want to share with you the pros and cons of each because I pretty much did all of them and know which ones really work or hard. I mean, they all work, but you need to put time in it, but they all have their limitation, and I want to share that with you in my next video. Now, before I go, guys, I'm actually working on a really cool project. I want to develop a business opportunity for people who want to start their own online business, get to work anywhere, anytime, and be able to make passive income. So I was able to come up with a way that you could take away all the cons of those business ideas that I've shared with you and only keep the pros and have a business model that actually is very good for you and has all the advantage that you're looking for. So if you're interested in this, I would love to get your details down. So there's a form in the description below where I'm gonna grab your details. I'll let you know when the program comes out. Right now I have 3 people in the program and I'm testing it out right now, and I don't want to release it to the public or the next stage until at a later stage. But if you're interested, please put your details down below. So I hope you've enjoyed my video and you found it useful. If you have any questions, do let me know. But I'm curious to know which of those online business ideas that I've shared with you you've actually tried, and how did it go? Share with me in the comments below. And if you love this video, please support me. Please like and comment and subscribe, because without you guys, without your support, I wouldn't be doing this. I want to do this for you. I want to make this a valuable journey together. I want to develop videos that are beneficial to you, so please engage with me and let me know. And yeah, support me by subscribing and pressing the bell button. I'll see you next time. Bye.